thing is, every time they share it, things like the Zombear happen. So I don't know whether that's good or bad. We'll let you know. We'll let y'all talk about that. Discuss that amongst yourselves. Either way, we get a little Cajun action up in here. There's no one spicier than this DK as of recent. And the DK that wound up reverse 3-0ing Meister earlier on in the day. And in fact, beating DFW #1 Burr last night in bracket.
So I'm not
the pre-local and all.
I'm not 1,000% sure where Jordan is from exactly, and I didn't know who Jordan was until a few weeks ago, watching Squad Strike, and he just completely wiped Ned with only Donkey Kong. It was the craziest thing. So, ooh, okay, up smash, taking out Sheik. So I know it felt really good for Ned earlier to actually knock Jordan down in the loser, because it was just like, you embarrassed me a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna need this dub. All right. Not killing, not yet. Donkey Kong's a heavy character. So
if you must know, they are in fact the #1 in Louisiana. This DK has absolutely taken over the Bayou State.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, I love like the whole Louisiana area. It's just got like a bunch of cool, really raw powered people that I feel like don't get enough attention.
Yeah. I mean the Smash scene in general, but also just that that entire state is. It's definitely unique. Nothing else. From parish to parish. Oh my gosh! Hang on, Juanpi said parish. Hold up.
I'm realizing Donkey Kong is still alive. Oh,
DK saying no, you. Oh no, you just made him angry. You just made him angry. Juanpi, what have you done?
And now you're afraid, but you're like, okay, at least I got the Palu win. This is gonna take the DK out.
Yeah.
All right. Still got to go through 2 characters.
And this is really going to be a test of how good is Juanpi's Palutena, because you need something that can handle the heavies with relative ease. And whether it's combo ability or just it's the ability to just get the kill, get it out of here.
Oh,
Palutena has that.
Okay, yeah, this is actually crazy. I'm a Jordan fan, like so.
Yeah.
Earlier in the venue, I'm like walking around. I'm a sneaker, so I take a look at people's shoes, and I looked over and was like, "Is that a pair of Ewings? Like, who is this?" Then I come back later, go to hop on the mic, and I see on stage Jordan wearing the Ewings, and I'm like, "Okay, he's a man of culture."
Just for the record, you're saying this to someone who is literally wearing chocolates. Anyway, game #1 is. I'm like the most absolutely drip. I have less drip than the Gobi Desert, folks. I will fully admit to that. But also, we got I just like what I like. But also, I'm literally wearing flip flops. Jordan, though, oh my goodness.
Jordan likes dubs.
Straight. Yeah, Jordan has been moving on these people. Two stocks, 2 straight characters, taken out, just obliterated by the DK. And then finishing off the Palutena with the Wario, which, in my opinion, traditionally, has always, it kind of worked. I would lean in favor of Wario in that matchup, if I'm being completely honest.
Man, it's actually crazy. Can we get Juanpi a new mask? I was trying to figure out what that logo was on his mask. I think it's ripped.
Juanpi.
I'm like, man, what's going on? I was like, is that like a sponsor? And I'm like, oh no, that's bare skin.
I don't know if the mic just caught the exasperated sigh that I let out, but I apologize if it did.
I was like, man, but all right, so we're going in, and
I like this, the Banjo pick.
Yes, definitely a very solid character to go. Banjo is going to have some projectiles for Donkey Kong to get through, something that the character is not going to appreciate. And then also, Banjo, as small as Banjo is, got some weight on him.
Yeah, but also has a little bit of kill power to him. If DK doesn't know how to move properly, get back to stage, could have an up smash waiting for him. Platform into exploding egg, into just a bear punching you in the face. I've had enough of the fighting bears, bro. I've been playing Tekken all week, but
oh gosh, I actually really hate fighting brown bears so much.
Yeah, a good panda or a good Kuma is just the worst thing on the planet.
Ooh, okay.
Wrong shoes done me no favors.
Let's go.
Okay, but yeah, the back throw actually doing it. Maybe this is the answer that that Juanpi was looking for.
All right, got him on the stage with the grenade. It's been a hot minute since I've seen some clean Banjo gameplay, and at a very hot take, I actually do not think Banjo is a lame character as we thought on the start. I think once the Banjo meta started to evolve, I started to realize, like, I actually think Banjo is kind of cool, but not fun to fight against.
I mean, you're generally rewarded so much by not interacting that, of course, the thing that you're going to do in general is not interact. And I think what sort of solidified that reputation was people just kind of picking Banjo up as soon as Wi-Fi started back.
And then you just shot eggs and grenades, and it was just like, ha, what are you gonna do?
In the words of our good friend Rivers, the egg SHing loser. But
oh man, definitely something I don't think anybody's forgot about. Wario's not gonna die. He's got some weight on him.
Look, we're all thinking it, okay? But either way, it's but yeah, just kind of trying to fight against the current in that regard. And me, Brawler, certainly no complaints about them being campy.
Oh gosh, dang. Okay, not yet gonna kill. Got some solid damage on him though. Ooh.
Oh, getting a little button happy just standing on the ground. Juanpi knows how to navigate. Knows not to just land directly on top of Wario. Waft be damned, Wario can still punish you and keep you up in the air, keep you at bay with those mid-percentage combos.
Ooh,
and certainly can absolutely just... Your stage privileges were just revoked. Like, he swiped that card away from you. You saw that, right? You saw Wario just swipe the card? It's like, no, that's fine.
We're not supposed to talk about it. We're not supposed to talk about it, man. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Oh, yeah, my bad, my bad.
All right, got the back here. Wario is not going to make it back. Great job going down. We got 41% on Palutena. Can the Sephiroth get the job done? Dash attack.
Yeah.
What? Up air?
We've not seen Jordan tested like this really since the round against Meister. Had a pretty good run through the bracket thus far, and trying to continue this, trying to add on, make this a 2-0 lead.
Uh-oh.
The expensive Juanpi, down tilt.
Yeesh. Yeesh. Get the grab. Love to see tomahawks. Especially, like, you know, like that was such a great idea because it's Sephiroth right there. You're not really close enough to want to go for a nair, and you don't have the spacing for your sword. So it's like, I'm just going to land and grab actually. Okay.
Might as
Falls
well.
off the stage. Gives up the positioning.
I mean, the amount of cojones that it takes to even go for that. The winner of this one, playing against Meister, by the way, as Juanpi.
And that killed? He was like just barely at 100. All right then, man. Sephiroth's light.
Contrary to what you might have heard, Sephiroth is light.
True.
Yeah.
I actually had a couple sets in the past like week and a half where I was just like, you know, this Sephiroth is living kind of long. You know, maybe his heavier.
Well, generally speaking, the Sephiroth player knows how to make themselves scarce.
Man.
Like, even though they have the range and maybe they could get away with some flippant, drifts here and there, they generally want to be keeping their opponents about the mid-range of the sword. Not necessarily a sweet spot, but mentally kind of where you want them to be so that they're not punishing you too hard. Even if they're a swordy, they're only just kind of tapping you maybe at best. Like, you're trying to control the pace of the match.
Oh, most definitely.
You're not camping, but you're zoning.
So that was some great gameplay by Juanpi there to make it to we're sitting at a 1-1 game. Now, what's really wild is if he would have had a little bit more damage or that waft was a tiny bit more charged, we could have been looking at a different game. And I think that's one thing that's going to be very important when you are looking at Wario in a squad strike setting. He is very much nerfed because you are only going to get one waft if you are even alive long enough to be able to use it. So when you use it, it's
God!
Oh gosh! Oh man! And we're gonna see Wario a lot sooner than we thought we were going to see it. And this is one of those situations we're gonna need your Wario to live to be able to use that waft to catch back up.
The Wario with the LSU colors, it's personal now. Oh, it's like, no, I know this Floridian did not just do this. Hang on, Wario, no, hang on.
Wario out here doing it for the whole hood.
This is Wario, but like spelled E-A-U-X. This is actually personal.
This is for the 9th ward.
Oh my lord.
Putting everything on his back. The Wario is looking clean.
With the back air.
Not yet gonna kill.
Good, wonderful DI again by Juanpi, who in order to thrive on offense, you need to know what you're doing defensively. And Juanpi certainly has that down. Like, good DI, good recovery is a prerequisite to success in this game,
man.
But Juanpi says, nah, the good times stop here, but out comes the K rule.
That's actually wild. I don't know what to say. Like, Wario came out looking so fresh and so clean, and then it just got wiped.
Yeah, actually, it's thrown into the swamp straight up. It's like, no, don't even get that. You got thrown out the airboat. How'd that happen? How'd that happen, Wario?
Got the K Rool coming out. K Rool's got a lot that he's got to deal with. You're gonna have Banjo.
You ever see the movie Gator?
Gator? No, I have not.
Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds' finest work. Anyway, everyone.
Like, where are we going with this, man?
Go watch Gator.
It's like, did he have to fight a bear?
No, okay. If you count Burt Reynolds. Okay, anyway, let's just get back to the action.
Oh,
So
gosh.
the crowd coming out.
Oh,
A
gosh.
drop kick. This Gator actually showing its teeth here a little bit. Drop kick right to the chest, and all of a sudden, Palutena is going to be put into service. This was kind of out of the question just a few minutes ago.
You got the returning crown coming back. The extra oh, I like using this. Dang.
Oh, item play.
Feels bad, man.
Oh. They can do it again, though. It resets.
And then poor,
He's going to make it back.
K-Rool.
You let him back onto the stage.
Gosh.
I feel like Juanpi might have overthought it a little bit.
Are we going to get the down throw because back throw is not going to kill?
Yeah.
Great idea, because it's just like, you know what? I don't want to stay on my back throw because this might actually cure here in a few. Woo!
Yeah.
There, drag down, up tilt. Now that one killing makes a lot more sense than that first one.
And Juanpi knowing that their options were getting their options were lowered for them, just kind of cut in half. They knew that Jordan was not going to approach at all because, oh, you want to approach? All right, now back throw kills. So, yeah, you're totally cool with that. He's a smart player. Juanpi kind of running through the gears, and all of a sudden Jordan sort of on the back foot and on the cusp of elimination potentially.
It's very lovely when you get one of these amazing players that probably does not get the shine that is needed here on the big stage. Squad Strike is one of those events where it goes to show is like, you know, I'm not a one-trick pony. I have a plethora of characters I can play at a high level, and that means Brawler is looking pretty clean.
Yeah, that's the why? Okay, I don't mean this as a knock. I'm genuinely curious because I don't know fashion. Why is Nike written like some sort of like Family Matters kind of font? Like, what is this? Is this a? It's like Perkins restaurant kind of deal. I don't know.
Because, man, nothing's more important than family.
That's true.
Right, moving along to game number 4. And
back to the big monkey.
You know, if you looked at the first game here, you would have been like, okay, is Jordan going to do what he does? Is he going to run through this man? But these last 2 games have looked pretty dominant.
I will say is interesting choice to go from the K Rool to the DK. Even initially, I feel like you don't really doubt your character selection at this point. You kind of stick to your guns. The K Rool did not do badly by any stretch of the imagination in game number 3.
So we saw K Rool for
for longer than that.
Why did he go off the stage?
I don't think that was his choice, if I'm being completely fair.
He was forced. Did you see that? That was against his will. Who
yeah.
do we talk to? Oh, no. Okay. All right, Mario up airs. Character swap. The up B. How does it feel?
My.
How does it feel? It's not nice, is it?
You thought that you were away from the Mario nonsense, huh? You
Yeah.
really thought that's fun. Yo, this guy thought.
So that was the up B that you would expect to kill. Woo, okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Up air is going to reverse the situation. Back air, not getting the grab afterwards, sadly. Ooh! And there we go. And those are the things that I'm like talking about. I'm like, bro, that's pretty swag. Like, I don't, egg into the Wonder Wing?
Yeah, actually a whole Grand Slam breakfast getting broken out up here as the Mario.
Oh,
hang
man. The bomb.
Juanpi's playing this smart. I really like this. Just kind of slow it down. If Jordan wants to get themselves back into the set, they're going to have to earn it, but it's going to be their neck that gets put on the block. And if Juanpi wants to drop that axe, they're going to have to time it, but they can do it.
Very clean stuff there. I like the forward smashes that we were seeing there from Jordan, because he's looking at the damage difference, and it's just like, you know what, this actually isn't a big difference because this forward smash could injure Lion. Sadly, wasn't the case there. We got Wario, dash attack. All right. It's Palutena. Back air.
Oh.
Yeesh.
No, you can't just let Palutena have the skies like this. You got to be able to challenge it. Hang on, these
Moving,
low percentage
grooving.
combos are automatic basically for Wario. This Palutena is going to be holding like, yeah, this amount of percentage. It's even. Like, and this is all you can ask for if you're Jordan.
Now, for Jordan, like, this is actually one of those situations I'm like, bro, just go to the other side of the stage, camp it out for a couple seconds, gain some of that.
Don't do that.
Nope, never
Don't
mind.
do that.
Never mind.